Dust has settled on the broken clay. The heavy iron is folded and put away. I see the shadows stretching long and lean across the valleys where the ghosts have been. The rusted gates are swinging in the gale. The copper sun is looking cold and pale. You stood your ground beneath the apple tree, while common men were pleading to be free. The wine of anger poured into the glass to watch the seasons and the soldiers pass. Your palms were stained deep and hollow red from all the bitter words that have been said. You are drinking the blood of your enemies tonight, underneath the fading of the silver light. The cup is heavy and the liquid is deep, a promise that a weary soul must keep. No more running through the brambles and the mud when you are thirsty for the ancient flood. The vanity of kings is a heavy stone to sit and shiver on a gilded throne. The victory is a dry and lonely seed planted in the garden of your greed. They told you that the triumph would be sweet, but there is nothing left but salt beneath your feet. The prophets are sleeping in the hollow cave, with nothing left for any man to save. The banners that were flying in the heat are lying trampled on a vacant street. The silence is the only song you hear to drown the ringing of the dying year. So lift the vessel to your trembling lip and let the nectar of the battle slip. The ghosts are watching from the jagged hill while the world is turning gray and still. You conquered every mountain and every plain, but you can never wash away the stain. You are drinking the blood of your enemies tonight, underneath the fading of the silver light. The cup is heavy and the liquid is deep, a promise that a weary soul must keep. No more running through the brambles and the mud when you are thirsty for the ancient flood. this hollow path alone to seal the covenant of hate. The gravity is pulling hard against the fabric of the mind. A spirit scorched and deeply scarred by all the feels I leave behind. The razor sings a silver hymn to bridge the gap of endless night. The lamp of hope is burning dim before the fading of the light. The heavy hammer strikes the nail to drive the silence through the chest. Beyond the reaching of the veil, I find a sanctuary of rest. The razor sings a silver hymn to bridge the gap of endless night. The lamp of hope is burning dim before the fading of the light. The heavy hammer strikes the nail to drive the silence through the chest. Beyond the reaching of the veil, I find the sanctuary of rest. No funeral pyre shall warm this clay, no dirt shall grace the frozen air. I cast the heavy chains away and strip the soul of its despair. The city is a tomb of stone where ghosts of memory collide. I claim the darkness for my own, with nothing left for me to hide.
Ocean rises in the veins to wash the bitterness away.
The last remains of vital stains dissolve into the ashen grave. The razor sing a silver hymn to bridge the gap of endless night. The lamp of hope is burning dim before the fading of the light. The heavy hammer strikes the nail to drive the silence through the chest. Beyond the reaching of the veil, I find the sanctuary of rest. The laser sings a silver hymn to bridge the gap of endless nights. The lamp of hope is burning dim before the fading of the light. The heavy The furnace breathes a heavy heat across the barren ground, where iron veins are bleeding through the jagged rocks we found. The hammer falls with gravity to break the silent stone. We harvest every fragment just to claim it as our own. Weight of ages settles in the palm of every hand as liquid fire carves a path across the shifting sand. Forged inside the belly of a mountain made of pride, there is no shelter left for those who seek a place to hide. The gears are turning slowly in a dance of cold design. We measure out our destiny along a jagged line. No longer flesh and fragile bone, but tempered by the flame. We cast sharpened and the passage grows so narrow. Listen to no friction as the world begins to grind, leaving all the weakness and the softness far behind. Unbending strength rises from the deep. The calmnesses that ancient anchors keep, bound by the pressure and the violent spark. We are the spark that pierces through the dark. Out of the earth that tried to hold us down, wearing the jagged edges like a crown.
momentary bargain for a piece of the soul. Trying to feel the fever and the water's turned cold. Yeah, we're just getting laid under the hollow roof, looking for a feeling that starts as it's getting laid in the tall grass, watching all the empty hours and the seasons pass. Just a momentary bargain for a piece of the soul. Trying to feel the fever when the world is turned cold. Yeah, we're just getting laid under the hollow roof, looking for a feeling that starts as it's soundproof.
prison, the stuffing is came. A crimson catastrophe starting to unfold. Bow to the master of the sunny day nightmare. The monster is here and he has no prayer. Can you tell me how to reach the end, where the broken seams were never meant? Beyond the hoop and the concrete wall, the empire of wall is destined to fall. Laughter is a weapon, serrated and sharp, plucking the strings of the worst at heart. Whispering horror but screaming your name. The flush in the prison, the stuffing is cold. A crimson catastrophe starting to unfold. Bow to the master of the sunny day nightmare. A monster is here and he has no prayer. No rains in the thunder and flame. Whispering horror but screaming your name. The flush in the prison, the stuffing is cold. A crimson catastrophe starting to unfold. The master of a sunny day nightmare. The wonder is here and he has no prayer. Iron shadows fall upon the shifting dunes, where the red sun bleeds beneath the crescent moons. We dig through limestone veins and hollow bone to find the heart of kings carved out of stone. The scent of Vitamer begins to rise as ember light reflects within their eyes. The vulture circles high above the gate, where silent monoliths decide our fate. The heavy gears of history start to grind beneath the weight of laws we left behind. Gold leaf peels away like ancient skin, revealing all the hollow pride within. We walk the path where cobras used to coil, to claim the harvest of this barren soil. The granite pillars tremble at the sound of secrets waking deep beneath the ground. Golden mascots staring through the dust. Blades of bronze are covered in the rust. A river flowing veins of liquid fire above the burning stones of every pyre. 1,000 years are gathered in the palm before the storm breaks down the desert calm. The heavy sky is screaming out your name across the desert, lost in sand and flame. Underneath the scales of truth and light, through the cavern of the endless night, heavy heaven feathers is the soul, caught within the fragments of the whole. The seals and let the thunder roll, let the spirit take its final toll. The scribes are silent in their charge. breaks beside the narrow door to lead us to the vast and distant shore. The horizon burns in shades of bruised copper, the balance tilts toward the final hour. The desert drinks the blood of every empire and feeds the embers of the sacred fire. Golden masks are staring through the dust. Blades of bronze are covered in the rust. The river flows in veins of liquid fire above the burning stones of every pyre. The flying years are gathering the palm before the storm breaks through the dead calm. The heavy sky is screaming out your name across the desert.
Golden dust swirls across the limestone floor, where the sun just burns through the heavy door. Granite giants stare at the river's flow, carving names in stone from long ago. Shadows stretch like talons on the burning sand, the silent grip of a sovereign hand. The jackal waits where the jackal feeds, beneath the weight of immortal deeds. Heir to the scepter and the serpent crown, dragging the heavens to the parched ground. Kingdoms are built on the breath of kings, under the shadow of the falcon wings. Thrones of fire and tombs of light, master of day and the lord of night. The kingdom bows to the scepter's sway until the stars wash the world away. Linen wraps the flesh of 1,000 years, beyond the reach of the common fears. It can redefine the sacred law within the reach of the lion's paw. Chariots thunder through the dry ravine, seeking a glory that is yet unseen. Pyramids pierce through the heavy blue to keep the promise that the gods are true. Heir to the scepter and the serpent crown, dragging the heavens to the torched ground. Kingdoms are built on the breath of kings, under the shadow of the falcon wings. Thrones of fire and tombs of light, master of day and the lord of night. The kingdom bows to the scepter's sway until the stars wash the world away. Heir to the scepter and the serpent crown, dragging the heavens to the torched ground.
the silt where the lotus petals scream. The current pulls the papyrus towards the sea, while the mason cuts for immortality. The scales are balanced in the hall of a reed by the weight of a feather and the life of deed. Lilith wraps the silence of the hollow king, waiting for the dawn that the scarabs bring. Copper mirrors catch the amber glow of a fire lit 3,000 years ago. Oh, the desert breathes through the broken gates, where the jackal sleeps and the granite waits. The sun is a chariot of burning gold, writing stories that the sand has never told. From the valley floor to the peak of stone, the horizon claims its everlasting throne. Abysses wade through the shallow indigo, watching the tides of the seasons ebb and flow. Incense rises from the charcoal embers hot in a temple that the calendar forgot. Hieroglyphs are bleeding from the blaster wall, answering the high priest's ancient call. The north wind whistles through the colonnade, seeking shelter in the palm trees' heavy shade. Chariot wheels leave a fever in the clay before the flooding rains wash the tracks away. Silver coins are buried in the merchant's jar, guided by the pulse of a northern star. The Sphinx is staring at the fading light, holding back the terrors of the velvet night. The constellations lock into their frame, calling every spirit by its hidden name. Oh, the desert breathes through the broken gates, where the jackal sleeps and the granite waits. The sun is a chariot of burning gold, writing stories that the sand has never told. From the valley floor to the peak of stone, the horizon claims its everlasting throne.
vultures circle the crown of the new sun, where the limestone veins bleed into the silt. I walk through the valley of of the sleeping hawks, tracing the lineage of a throne built on salt. The river is a green artery pulsing through the dust, carrying the weight of 1,000 granite dreams. I found your name etched in a broken tablet beneath the shadow of a stone that never streams. Oh, the jackal guards the gate of the heavy heart, while the scales wait for the feather to fall. We are but ink on a scroll of papyrus, writing our shadows against the temple wall. The dunes shift like the thoughts of a god, and the stars are just holes in a velvet shroud. We trade our breath for a tomb of silence, lost in the roar of the desert, so proud. Linen wraps the memories of a fallen rain, with honey and resin to stall the slow decay. The chariot wheels are choked by the rising grit, as the constellations pivot and drift away. I saw the falcon perched on a cedar mast, sailing toward the west where the embers glow. The priests are chanting a language of fire in the subterranean world that the living cannot know. Oh, the jackal guards the gate of a heavy heart, while the scales wait for the feather to fall. We are but ink on a scroll of papyrus, mighty our shadows against the temple wall. Oh, the jackal guards the gate of the heavy heart, while the scales wait for the feather to fall. We are but ink on a scroll of papyrus, adding our shadows against the temple wall. We're doomed shift like the thoughts of a god. The dust is settling in the morning light.
I watch the shadow crawl across the floor, the same as yesterday and the day before. There is a heavy blanket made of lead, folding over every word I said. My boots are heavy and my lace is frayed, counting all the debts that won't be paid. The clock is ticking like a hammer strike, a hollow sound that I have grown to like. The postman leaves the letter by the gate, but I have lost the will to change the date. The sky is just a sheet of dirty glass, watching all the lucky people pass. They walk as if the ground is firm and dry, while I am treading water in a lie. The mirror shows a face I barely know, a map of places where I cannot go. The silver turns to gray inside the frame, and no one is around to take the blame. It is a quiet landslide in the mind, leaving all the better days behind. A long and weary road without a pen, where every lonely hour is a friend. The weight is not a stone, it is the air, a burden that is always hiding there, beneath the floorboards and behind the door, until I cannot lift it anymore. I tried to find the key inside the drawer, but I forgot what I was looking for. The radio is humming in the dark, searching for a faint and distant spark. The neighbors talk about the coming rain, as if the weather could erase the stain of sitting in a chair and losing track of how to bring the living spirit back. The bookshelves hold 1,000 dusty lines of heroes and their glorious designs, but none of them can tell me how to stand or how to navigate this shifting sand. The coffee's bitter and the bread is stale, the wind is rising like a morning wail. I see the garden fading into brown, the heavy sky is coming further down. The mirror shows a face I barely know, a map of places where I cannot go. The silver turns to gray inside the frame, and no one is around to take the blame. It is a quiet landslide.
The needle lies the map of a broken arm, tracing new rivers through a frozen farm. There is a ghost in the kitchen making tea, while the silver spoon melts the misery. You watch the together at the jagged seams. You write a letter to a god you don't know, in the garden where the bitter weeds grow. A pulse is a drum beat fading in the dark, searching for fire for the dying spark. The glass is empty but the first remains, flowing like a river through the tired veins. The words are heavy and the air is cold, the same old story that was never told. The bridge is burning but you're standing still at the very top of the jagged hill. The kingdom comes in a liquid flash, turning the diamond bags into ash. The syntax breaks and the grammar dies under the weight of the heavy sky. It is a long go down to the bottom of the well, ringing a cracked and a dusty bell. The truth is a stain that won't wash out in the middle of the hunger and the doubt. The kingdom comes in a liquid flash, turning a diamond gagged into ash. The syntax breaks and the grammar dies under the weight of the heavy skies. It is a long road down to the bottom of the well, ringing a cracked and a dusty bell. The truth is a stain that won't